All right, so we are going to try this again. Stay tuned. I'll update you guys as soon as we get to the airport. All right, so it's been a chaotic mess, to be honest with you guys. We basically were supposed to originally leave at about 7 a.m. today, which is Thursday, and our flight originally got canceled, and then they put us on like a 7 p.m. flight. Kyle complained. They ended up putting us on a 7 p.m. Wednesday flight. So we were heading to the airport, which if you saw my last video of me prepping to head to the airport, we ended up getting an email that basically said that our flight was delayed until about midnight. And so luckily enough, we were able to turn around and go back home. But then what ended up happening is when we were home, we ended up getting another notice saying that our flight was canceled yet again, postponed till about 7, I think it's 7:14 a.m. And so we contacted the airline. The airline said that everything was still pending. It was still going fine. So we headed to the airport, parked our car, drove over here. And then when we get to the counter to get our ticket, they basically said that they had no records of us. So we obviously had them look it up by our confirmation number. And when they looked it up by our confirmation, they ended up finding our new flight information, which is basically what our original flight was supposed to be. So here we are. I'm still crossing my fingers that everything goes smoothly. We are at the gate right now. I do see it. It does show everything. So far, it's all right. But I'm not gonna hold my breath yet. Yeah, basically, I'm just hoping that this doesn't happen to us on the way home. And let's hope that we have a good trip and we make it to St. Louis. So we have good news. We did make it to St. Louis. The flight went extremely smooth. I was able to edit 2 videos, so I was extremely proud of my accomplishment there. And ended up getting picked up by my brother-in-law. We went and grabbed breakfast, and then we went back to his place to drop off our stuff, and we had to get to the zoo immediately because basically what you have to do is, it is free to come to the zoo, but you do have to reserve your time. And basically there's 2 blocks. There's like one where it's from 8 to 12 and you can get in any time, and then from 12 to basically I think it's 4. So originally I thought we were gonna be here last night, so my goal was that we had time to come in the early mornings, but because of everything with the flight, clearly we're kind of cutting it really short. It's almost 12 o'clock now, and as far as I can tell, there is no parking that is offered for the zoo. If there is, I will let you know right here on the screen, but as far as I can tell, you basically do parallel parking, find anything you can. And since we're here so late, obviously everything is taken up. So yeah, and we ended up passing the museum that we will be going to tomorrow, so I didn't want to show any of that as a spoiler alert. But we're pretty close, so I'm gonna go ahead, try to catch my breath, and as soon as we get in, then I'll just pick up the camera again. So my personal opinion about that zoo is there is a lot of cages or sections, I guess you can say, that are completely empty, temporarily closed. So in my opinion, was not the best zoo that I've been to. They do allow you, like I said, to get in for free, but the problem I see with that personally is like anything that you want to do you have to pay for, and I would rather just pay to get in and then everything just be included. But again, that's just me and my personal opinion. All right, I'll talk to you guys at our next stop. I think I had a heat stroke and passed out on my way over here. So I don't remember getting over here. My brother-in-law drove, but we did make it to the second destination for the day, which is the Gateway Arch. And we do have tickets to go up at 4 o'clock. I do recommend getting those tickets as soon as you know you're coming here, because I even tried to call to try to move up our time just because we got here about an hour early and they said absolutely not, they're completely booked. So we are just going to wait and enjoy the view. There is a river here, and yeah, it looks exciting. Let me spin you around so you guys can see it.
Probably one of those like communications like that channel.
I should really be vlogging this. I've been taking lots of pictures, but guys, this is so beautiful. Looks like you can have picnics over there with the city in the background. And then of course you got the arch here, which goes all the way up. So we're actually going to head to the other side right now because that's the only way in. And back here is the exit only. So there's my brother-in-law and Kyle. And there's the view of the river. So one thing I do want to mention is I noticed that there is an exit on both sides of the arch, and there was a lot of confusion for people. So actually you have to kind of come up in front of the arch, and then you'll see this entrance right here, and this is how you will get inside. So we're going to do that now. I know, again, we're still a little early, but hopefully they will let us in soon. Worst case, we'll just sit in the AC. Oh my god, they are so tiny.
Well, I mean, what do you expect?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, once you enter your tram card, please stand clear of the doors. The doors are now closing. Go ahead and exit as far as I'm making a left and walk up the stairs. Okay?
Just wait till everybody gets back.
There's a stadium over here. Stadium?
Take a picture of it. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right over here.  1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120,
thing I do want to mention is they actually have stairs, which you can see as you are driving up or down. And they said it takes about an hour and 20 minutes, no, an hour and 30 minutes in order to go from top to bottom. But when they were building the arch, they built the tram system, which we are in right now, in mind. And it's actually really cool. If you guys come, they'll give you like a full in-depth detail, photos, videos, everything. So I don't want to give too much away, but we're heading down now. They allow you to spend about 10 minutes up there, which honestly is perfect. And yeah, we're gonna be ending it here in just a moment. Guys, we were just up there. Look at those little tiny windows. You can't even see me right there. That is so cool. I do recommend checking it out. The tickets were $14 in order to go up, which I totally think is worth it. And of course they do have a museum as well, which you can walk through for free in case you guys are hot from the day and you just want to cool off. That's always a recommendation. And then I do know for like, I think $25 it was, they do have like a ferry ride you can do, but of course I opted out for that. I was not interested. But yeah, and then I do see that at night it looks like they do like lights, and they have a lot to probably offer in the daytime, but I'm more of a during the day kind of girl. So we are going to head back now. Like I said, we've been extremely busy all day. I mean, basically been up since 3 o'clock this morning, caught our flight here, basically grabbed breakfast. Then I'm walking downstairs. Grabbed breakfast, dropped off our luggage, and then we've been hitting the town since. So I think it is just now close to 6 o'clock and I am getting pooped. So we're gonna head back. I think they are going to shower, and then we are going to grab dinner and call day one here. So definitely make sure you are subscribed. We are going to do part 2 tomorrow of our adventures. So look forward to seeing you guys then.